Hey YouTube, I thought I'd give you 5 minutes. I'm on my way into work, running late, working like a madman all the time. I listened to one of these Vanessa VA's Mandela effect things and was right along with her. She got a new one out, and this lady is really amazing, and she is she's majestic, man. You know, I think God is like that. He's hidden in us, obviously, and a lot of us are sitting back assessing the situation, but when something really gets bad, we're gonna stand up and say something. You know, we're just putting up with the shit, and we're sad to see our children not thinking, but I'm teaching my kids to think. And I just thought it was funny, because she was talking about how they down this, you know, don't put a label on anything. That's my point, guys. Don't put New Age, don't put Christianity, don't put Catholicism. Like, when you think of Christ, think of the God, the source that's in you and part of you and is outside of you, that is holding you in place and everything in place in the world. Just think of it with your heart. That's what it is. The Word of God is written in your heart. Do not put any labels on it. Don't say Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. There's so many people out there that are Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ. Dude, if they're using it, it's I'm telling you guys, it's blasphemy, dude. It's blasphemy. I have people that I know that are very passionate about Christ too, and that's the one thing. I've had the inversion constantly revealed to me, guys. I've been praying, and I've had things constantly revealing to me. I've had miracles in my life over and over and over again. I've been preaching to people. I've been street preaching at work, telling people, don't you see? I'm transmuting I'm turning into something else. I've been awakened. I'm telling them all this stuff I'm learning, and I'm like, don't you see the polarities are flipped upside down, the duality and polarity, and the cross, and I'm spitting straight truth bomb, rapid fire, machine gun fire at them, and they're like, the one guy go, don't you see, we live in a world of on a plane of existence, in a world of infinite possibility, and he goes, no. I'm like, dude, do you know how enslaved and tortured and enchained you are by saying that you don't live in a world of infinite possibility? You might as well wrap yourself in a hole and bury yourself, dude. Dig a hole and bury yourself. You're not even alive. That's sad. That's what we teach our children, dude. There's adults out here that are claiming to give a shit. This guy thinks socialism's a good idea. Let's just try it. Because he's got no fucking hope. Damn, that's sad. I made a joke and I said, oh, this is what upsets me. And people give power to it. I said, oh, yeah. I do, you know, I can do impressions too. I said, I do a real good one, like Owen Benjamin does it. I do an impression of a greedy, money-hungry Jew guy, you know, like, and he's like, don't ever do that again, it's so offensive. I go, it's just a character, it's just like it's not, I didn't say all people are like that, or Jews, or anybody, like, it's not racist. Unless you give power to it and make it racist and offensive. It's not offensive unless it's offensive, guys. We live in a world where people are taking things to offense, and that's fine. Go in the other room. But if you know you're within the right, fuck them. I did it all in my childhood. People used to get offended and pull this social justice warrior shit, and they try to force this on kids. It's like a mind control censoring device is all it is, guys. They're getting you to not see the truth, not want to see the truth, don't look at anything. Fucking everybody's got it all figured out for you, and you couldn't possibly think of anything any different or truer or better, or obviously that's a lie. And I was watching this video with this lady, and she just said it really well, man. She was talking about that, like, if you want to say Christ in you or something, not Christ, like, dude, it's in you, and like, it's not theirs, it's yours, it's ours. We're God, us humans. us people with love and the word written in our heart. There's a part of God in us. And it's, you know, it's the natural law of nature and God, and it's in us. It's written in our hearts. And I always knew this from a child. I had this gnosis gifted upon me. Guys, I'm talking 5 years old, man. I mean, could you believe that? I was 4 and 5 years old. I remember being held back in kindergarten because my birthday's in October, so I was like turned, like, you know, so they had turned 5, so they held me back. And then, like, I just remember knowing everybody's crap. I told the teacher to F off, like, they were giving me a hard time. I mean, as a young child like that, I had this weird gnosis. I used to know the church was a joke. It was it just looks satanic and ritualistic and just disgusting. Christianity has something in it, but it's just they're turning that into disgust and saying that they're Jesus Christ, and then he came, and yeah, that's Lucifer, that's the devil. No, Jesus is in you. You are God. You are a part of God. He's in us. So it was just good. I never thought, I'm sitting there screaming in my car, blasphemy, that's blasphemy. I never thought I'd use that word with such, with some passion, man, because I was like, dude, that's fucking blasphemy, man. We are not worshiping your religion, dude. You're not gonna, God, it tells you in the Bible, and some of it's true, some of it's been changed, you have to know what you're reading is true with your discernment. That's why the discernment is part of the Word of God. When you're reading it, you're gonna know what's true, what's been changed, what's not right. Guys, open your eyes, man. Don't go through life just like this. That sucks. I don't know how you could do it. I could never live my day-to-day just for jobs and money and in a mundane existence like that. It sickens me to think that most of the world is out there with their head hung down, just going through the motions with no hope. I hung my head down and went through the motions, but I was working up here, guys. At least do some work. You have your own thing. Like, I got inspired by all those movies about people, in prison and stuff, or slavery, and they say, you can never take my mind. You can take my freedom and my soul. You can do whatever you want, try to destroy me, but you'll never take my mind, and that's my ultimate freedom, man. The world, we create our reality, so what more can you say? Nobody can ever imprison you, man. It can be physical prison, but no more than that. Don't let somebody take your mind and your freedom and your godliness. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Please like, subscribe, and share. It's free. Thanks, guys. Love you.